Hello, my beautiful beauties and my wonderful lovelies. A pleasant morning to you. You know, the more things change, the more they remain the same, as the old adage goes. And one of that is that I'm when I reminisce, and as I read, you know, as life goes on about the life of Jesus and when he was here, I found that he got a lot of backlash because he spoke truth. Remember, you know, the Pharisees and the Sadducees and the Zealots were like today's modern day carnal Christians. You mean fleshy Christians, people who really were not serious about God. Their hearts, their mouths seemed close to him, but their hearts were far from him. They were like tombstones. They were like sepulchres, as he would call them. And Jesus, he was feisty, but in a good way. It was necessary, you know. He had to tell them the truth. He wasn't going to lie to them. Those were one of the few moments you saw him really getting out, when he would hit out and say, look here, your lips seem close. You're there praying for about 4 hours, 3 hours the entire day. It's just bouncing up on the ceiling and coming back down, because you mean not one word of it. You're only doing it to showcase yourselves to the masses and to the crowd. So Jesus would hit out against that. And today's day, when people are speaking truth, one of the beautiful things with him, though, that some of us are not necessarily, we practice, is that when he spoke firmly, but he did it in love. There was no ill motive behind his truth speaking. Even then, they didn't like it, because people don't like when you squeeze the bunions and the corns on their toes. It's painful. They don't like it. So they will try to vilify you. They will try to mar and smear your character and reputation. And they did it with Jesus. So can you imagine us as mere mortals when we speak truth? People do not like it, you know. Let me tell you something. I am not going to go where the world is going and everything. There are many things that they're going to speak on or subscribe to, and I'm not going to subscribe to that. Because I'm not of that persuasion, or not of that religion, or not of that belief, or I'm not of that mindset. They all come back in as one. I really aspire more and more to be like Christ. That is who I am. Not perfect, will never be. All right? So if you don't like a particular individual, it's not going to stop me from liking that individual or speaking highly of that individual, if I think that individual deserves that. So I'm not going the way that you want me to go. I'm going to go the way that Jesus says, but using wisdom as much as possible. All right? But people generally, by and large, they don't like truth. They feel good in pretense, and false it is. Not this woman. Follow me on TikTok. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Share this as we get more and more truth.